Hey friends, Adam Thompson coming to you as always from Focal Point of Minnesota's world headquarters in lovely Plymouth, Minnesota. Hope you're having a great day. As a business owner, what's your job? What is your role in your company? How do you serve the organization? Are you doing it all? Does everything fall on your shoulders? Is the success or the failure of your business solely reliant on what you're doing? Is a lack of a cohesive team, a lack of people on whom you can rely to get things done, ultimately what's holding you back? We're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about what those first steps look like that allow you to build that cohesive team, right? We're going to talk about the advantage of clearing things off your plate, getting all those little things out of the way, how that will allow you to focus on what you do best and focus on what's most important, and ultimately how that can help you grow your business. I'm working with a company right now that really was in that same boat a few months ago. Successful company, good owner, hard worker, great at what he does, unique product, unique service offering, and really some great opportunities, but it was all him. It was the owner with a little bit of support from his sister and his wife to manage a couple things. Ultimately, it was all on his shoulders. There was not a lot of structure. There wasn't an org chart. There wasn't a good division of labor. And what happened was, while things were moving forward and while things were growing, it wasn't sustainable, right? Because he only had so much energy, so many hours in the day, and so many things he could get done to move things forward. Where we started our work has been, first of all, to identify what he does best, right? What is his role as the business owner? That would allow us to determine what are those other things that are getting in the way. How do we clear those out of the plate? And really design an org chart that will allow us to put people into place to do those certain things that are going to allow him to focus on his most important duties and support that level of growth, to allow him to grow into the business that he really wants it to be, ultimately getting him to sit in that ownership chair rather than owner and sales and marketing and chief cook and bottle washer. It really comes down to 3 steps, and there are 3 big steps in here that are going to lead to several other things, but it starts with 3 things. The first one is determine your role. What do you do in the company? What do you do best? What's most important for the business that only you can do? What are the things that you, as the owner, as the leader of the organization, can do that no one else can do to move things forward and move that growth forward and keep things going in the right direction? Step 2 would be to really identify those tasks that are keeping you from doing your best work, right? What are all those little things that happen throughout the day, the fire drills, the tasks, the checklist of all the different things that are happening that you're working on right now that are taking your eye off the ball, right? How many times a day do you get distracted from your most important work to take care of things that are urgent but not as important as they should be? And once you've determined what those things look like, you put them in buckets, and then the third step is to honestly find the people that can do that work. Does it mean hiring somebody? Does it mean outsourcing somebody? Is there a contractor? Is there a service you can find? Is there a piece of technology or automation that you can put into play that will take those things off your plate and allow you to do your most important work? You need to eliminate the clutter, right? You need to focus on what matters and what you do best. And you need to optimize your business and your role in it so you can grow. If those sounds like steps that you need to take, we should have a conversation. In the comments below, I will share a link to my calendar page. Let's get a 20-minute conversation going. Let's talk about your business. Let's talk about your role. Let's talk about your role and what it looks like right now and what it should be in the future. Let's find out where you are. Let's find out where you're trying to go. Let's figure out what that gap in the middle looks like. And let's talk about how to overcome that gap to get from point A to point B. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it. Let's break down what you do best and how we can make sure that you are spending your time doing what you do best. Have a great day. I look forward to the conversation, and I'll talk to you soon.